So I got some criticism about you're passively letting things go, and so of course they got worse, and here you are. And I'm like, no, 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 no. In parental alienation, what happens is there's a lot of narrative going on behind the scenes, especially if the children are with the other parent. I do know that my youngest struggled with for many years being close to him, and that she wanted so much to be loved by her dad. I know that many times she felt that he was so mad at me that he wouldn't love her because she had red hair, she looked like mom. And so she felt and had said many times that she felt that that's why daddy treated her differently. I remember having to referee when she was little with her dad before we ever got divorced. And then afterwards, there were many tearful conversations home. Mom, he doesn't love me. Mom, he's replaced me. Mom, that kind of thing. So you can imagine when the narrative flips and suddenly daddy's paying attention to you, all of a sudden the world opened up. And while I was happy for her, I also wondered what the price was. And of course, the price was relationship with mom. Between both my eldest and my youngest, where I was hearing parroting, I was hearing, phrases that did not sound like my kids. They sounded like the adults around them. When they start to pull away and they're stuck inside that narrative, and you can't control that narrative one way or the other because they're not there with you, only thing you can do is lay it down. And that's exactly what the Holy Spirit asked me to do. And it was really hard because I was like, well, what if they never come back? And he said, do you trust me? And I'm like, yes, I trust you. I'm not going to tell you that that was the easiest decision I ever made. Because it definitely wasn't. And I'm not going to tell you that it's something I came to lightly, because it wasn't either. Your first instinct as a mom and as a parent, even as a dad, I'm sure, is to hold on with all you've got to your child, when you feel them slipping away like that, especially in instances where the control is definitely not in your hands and you feel like, man, what do I do? What do I do? There's a panic that sets in that, oh my gosh, I got to do this and this. And it was everything I had to open my hand and go, okay. When I love you on a text message becomes a weapon, when you've not changed anything that you've done or said in the past, and you're just trying to continue on as best you can, and it's seen as manipulation, it's seen as a problem, does that mean you turn your back on them? No, I didn't turn my back on my kids. I ended up just getting to the place where I could let the Lord take them and do what he needed to do, because only God could take it from there. And even if I had taken it to court, it would have been another exhaustive fight. And at that point, my kids' narrative had been changed and shifted, and perspective had been, instead of saying, okay, well, no parent is perfect, mommy made some mistakes, it was, well, this is proof that she's unfit to be your mother. This is proof she's a horrible mother. This is proof that your future's in danger should you stay with her. And those kinds of things I knew at that point there was nothing I could do. Only God could fix it. And so letting go was the only thing I could do, as much as it hurt. If my story kind of sounds familiar to you, then maybe consider sounds counterintuitive. It sounds like, oh my gosh, I can't let go of my kids. I understand how you feel. And I know that if you will let God work the situation out, he will work it out for his good, for your good, for their good, and that he'll work it out in a way that you never thought possible. Let that be an encouragement to someone out there today. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're at, but I hope that you'll let God work out this situation.